Do you find yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom? Have your feet or ankles become more swollen than they used to be? Do you sometimes struggle with fatigue, brain fog, or blood pressure readings that seem to climb higher with each passing year? If so, you are not alone. Many adults over 60 experience these challenges and assume they are simply part of getting older. While aging certainly brings changes, some of these symptoms may also be connected to factors that influence kidney and heart health. What surprises many people is that one of the smallest foods in the kitchen may provide nutritional benefits that support both systems. It is inexpensive. It is widely available, and many people overlook it completely. The food we are talking about today is flaxseed. Now, before we go any further, let's clear up an important misunderstanding. Flaxseed is not a cure for kidney disease. It cannot repair damaged kidneys overnight. It cannot replace medications, and it cannot reverse years of health problems by itself. However, flaxseed contains nutrients that researchers have studied for their potential role in supporting heart health, healthy cholesterol levels, digestive health, and overall wellness. Because the heart and kidneys are closely connected, foods that support cardiovascular health may also play a helpful role in a kidney-conscious lifestyle. Please listen carefully because what I am about to share could change the way you eat forever. For many years, flaxseed was considered little more than a specialty health food. Today, it has become much more common. You can find it in supermarkets, health food stores, and even many ordinary grocery aisles. Yet despite its growing popularity, most people still know very little about it. Flaxseed comes from the flax plant and has been consumed for thousands of years. The seeds are small, flat, and typically brown or golden in color. What makes them interesting is the combination of nutrients packed into such a tiny package. Stay with me because the next point may surprise you. One reason nutrition experts often discuss flaxseed is its fiber content. Fiber is one of the most overlooked nutrients after age 60. Many adults consume significantly less fiber than recommended. This matters because fiber supports digestive health and may help maintain more stable blood sugar levels. Blood sugar management is particularly important because diabetes remains one of the leading causes of kidney disease worldwide. When blood sugar remains elevated for years, it can damage the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys. That damage often develops gradually. By supporting healthier eating patterns, fiber-rich foods may contribute to overall wellness. Most people never hear this. The foods that benefit long-term health are often not the most expensive or heavily advertised. They are often simple foods that people have been eating for generations. Flaxseed is one example. Now let's talk about another important nutrient found in flaxseed: healthy fats. Many people hear the word fat and immediately assume it is something harmful. In reality, certain fats are essential for good health. Flaxseed contains omega-3 fatty acids, specifically a type called alpha-linolenic acid. You do not need to memorize that name. The important thing to understand is that omega-3 fats have been widely studied for their role in heart health. Why does heart health matter when discussing kidneys? Because the heart and kidneys work closely together. The heart pumps blood. The kidneys filter that blood. When one system struggles, the other may be affected as well. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many people focus entirely on kidney health while overlooking cardiovascular health. Yet the two are deeply connected. High blood pressure can damage kidney function over time. Kidney disease can also affect blood pressure regulation. That is one reason healthcare providers often pay close attention to both systems simultaneously. The next one may surprise you. Some people purchase whole flax seeds and then wonder why they do not notice much difference in their diet. The reason is simple. Whole flax seeds may pass through the digestive system without being fully broken down. Many nutrition professionals recommend ground flaxseed because it is generally easier for the body to utilize. That does not mean you need large amounts. Even small servings can contribute valuable nutrients to a balanced diet. What happens next is where many people make a mistake. They hear about a healthy food and immediately assume that more must be better. That is rarely true. No matter how nutritious a food may be, balance still matters. Eating excessive amounts of any single food can create problems. The goal is variety. The goal is building meals that include many different nutritious foods working together. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. The healthiest diet is usually not based on one superfood. It is based on consistent habits: vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy protein sources, adequate hydration, reasonable portion sizes, and regular physical activity. These habits often matter far more than any individual ingredient. Now let's discuss one of the biggest threats to kidney health after age 60. High blood pressure. Millions of adults live with elevated blood pressure without realizing it. The condition often develops silently. Many people feel completely normal. Meanwhile, the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys may be exposed to increasing stress year after year. That is why regular monitoring is so important. Managing blood pressure may be one of the most effective steps a person can take to protect kidney function over time. Stay with me because the next point may surprise you. One reason flaxseed has attracted attention is its potential role as part of a heart-healthy eating pattern. Researchers have explored whether flaxseed may help support healthy cholesterol levels when included in an overall balanced diet. Healthy cholesterol management is important because blood vessel health influences circulation throughout the body, including the kidneys. Again, this does not make flaxseed a miracle food. It simply means it contains nutrients that may fit well into a healthy lifestyle. Most people never hear this. Small daily choices often produce greater long-term benefits than dramatic short-term changes. Adding a spoonful of ground flaxseed to oatmeal, mixing it into yogurt, adding it to a smoothie, sprinkling it over vegetables. These simple habits may be easier to maintain than extreme diets that last only a few weeks. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many people become interested in supplements and powders while ignoring the basics. The basics matter most. Controlling blood pressure, managing blood sugar, avoiding excessive sodium, staying physically active, getting enough sleep, attending regular medical checkups. These factors have a profound influence on long-term health. Flaxseed can complement those habits, but it cannot replace them. Before we finish today's discussion, there is one more important issue to mention. Not every food is appropriate for every person. Individuals with certain medical conditions, digestive issues, or dietary restrictions should discuss major dietary changes with their healthcare provider. Personalized advice is always more valuable than one-size-fits-all recommendations. In the next part, we will explore some of the warning signs of declining kidney function that many adults dismiss as normal aging, discuss how heart health and kidney health influence one another, and reveal several common foods that may quietly place more strain on your kidneys than you realize. Now that we've explored why flaxseed has attracted attention from nutrition experts, let's discuss something even more important. How can you tell if your kidneys may be asking for help? The answer is not always obvious. One of the biggest challenges with kidney disease is that it often develops quietly. Many people over 60 assume that fatigue, swelling, or changes in urination are simply normal signs of aging. Sometimes they are, but sometimes they may signal that the kidneys are not functioning as efficiently as they once did. One of the most common warning signs is fatigue. You may find yourself feeling tired throughout the day even when you believe you have slept well. Activities that once felt easy may seem more demanding. You may notice a lack of energy that does not improve with rest. There are many possible causes of fatigue, including sleep problems, medications, stress, and other health conditions. However, declining kidney function can sometimes contribute as well. The kidneys help remove waste products from the bloodstream. When they become less efficient, those waste products may begin to accumulate. That buildup can affect how you feel on a daily basis. Stay with me because the next point may surprise you. Swelling is another sign many people overlook. The kidneys play an important role in regulating fluid balance throughout the body. When that balance becomes disrupted, excess fluid may begin collecting in tissues. You may notice swelling around the ankles after spending time on your feet. Rings may feel tighter than usual. Some people notice puffiness around their eyes, especially in the morning. These changes are often gradual. Because they happen slowly, many people dismiss them. Most people never hear this. Changes in urination are often among the earliest clues that kidney function may be changing. You may wake up more frequently during the night to use the bathroom. You may notice changes in urine volume. Some people observe urine that appears unusually foamy. Others notice changes in color or frequency. These symptoms do not automatically indicate kidney disease. However, they are worth discussing with a healthcare provider if they persist. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many people expect kidney problems to cause pain. In reality, early kidney disease often causes little or no pain at all. That is one reason routine medical testing is so valuable. Simple blood tests and urine tests can often identify changes before serious symptoms appear. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. The earlier a kidney problem is identified, the greater the opportunity may be to slow its progression. Prevention and early intervention often make a significant difference. Now let's talk about the connection between your heart and your kidneys. Many people think of these organs separately. In reality, they function as part of an interconnected system. Your heart pumps blood throughout the body. Your kidneys filter that blood. If the heart struggles to pump effectively, the kidneys may receive less blood flow. If the kidneys become damaged, blood pressure regulation may be affected. Problems in one system can influence the other. That is why kidney specialists and heart specialists often pay attention to similar risk factors. The next one may surprise you. High blood pressure remains one of the leading causes of kidney disease worldwide. The danger is that high blood pressure often develops without obvious symptoms. Many people feel perfectly healthy. Meanwhile, the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys may be experiencing ongoing stress. Over time, that stress can contribute to damage. This is why regular blood pressure monitoring is so important after age 60. Most people never hear this. A healthy blood pressure today may help protect your kidneys years from now. Small improvements maintained consistently can have meaningful long-term effects. Now let's discuss another major risk factor: diabetes. When blood sugar remains elevated over long periods, it can damage the delicate filtering structures inside the kidneys. This damage often develops gradually. Many people do not realize it is occurring until laboratory tests reveal changes in kidney function. Managing blood sugar is one of the most important ways to support kidney health for those living with diabetes. What happens next is where many people become confused. They start looking for miracle foods. They search for detox products. They look for drinks that claim to cleanse the kidneys. Unfortunately, most of these claims are not supported by strong scientific evidence. Healthy kidneys already perform the body's natural filtering process. There is no special food that can suddenly flush years of waste from your kidneys. The kidneys continuously filter your blood every day. The real goal is supporting those natural processes through healthy habits. Stay with me, because this next point is especially important after age 60. Many foods marketed as healthy may still require consideration depending on individual health needs. For example, certain foods contain significant amounts of potassium or phosphorus. These minerals are important for health. However, some people with advanced kidney disease may need to monitor their intake more carefully. That does not make those foods unhealthy. It simply means that nutritional advice should be personalized. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. There is no single kidney diet that works for everyone. The ideal eating plan depends on factors such as kidney function, blood pressure, medications, blood sugar levels, and other medical conditions. That is why individualized guidance remains so valuable. Now let's return briefly to flaxseed. One reason flaxseed fits well into many healthy eating patterns is its versatility. It can be added to oatmeal. It can be mixed into yogurt. It can be blended into smoothies. It can even be incorporated into baked foods. Because it contains fiber and beneficial fats, many people find it easy to include in balanced meals. The key is moderation. Flaxseed is not intended to replace vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, or other nutritious foods. Instead, it works best as part of a broader, healthy eating pattern. Most people never hear this. The healthiest lifestyle habits are often the least exciting. They do not come in flashy packaging. They are not promoted as miracle solutions. They are the simple habits repeated day after day. Choosing whole foods more often, reducing excess sodium, managing blood pressure, staying physically active, getting adequate sleep, attending routine medical appointments. Those habits consistently appear in recommendations from healthcare professionals. In the next section, we will bring everything together by discussing the daily habits that many kidney specialists recommend, the common mistakes that may quietly increase kidney stress after age 60, and the practical steps you can take to support both kidney and heart health for years to come. As we reach the final part of today's discussion, let's focus on the lesson that matters most. When it comes to kidney and heart health after 60, there is rarely one magic food, one miracle supplement, or one secret remedy that changes everything. Health is usually built through consistent daily habits. That may not sound as exciting as the promises often seen online, but it is actually encouraging news. Why? Because many of the most important factors affecting your health are things you can influence every day. Most people never hear this. Your kidneys are among the hardest working organs in your body. Every single day, they filter large amounts of blood, remove waste products, help regulate fluid balance, support healthy blood pressure, and maintain proper levels of important minerals. All of this happens quietly, without you noticing. That is why protecting your kidneys before problems develop is so important. This next point is especially important after age 60. Many of the biggest threats to kidney health develop slowly. High blood pressure may progress for years without obvious symptoms. Elevated blood sugar can gradually affect the kidneys over time. Excess sodium intake can place additional strain on the cardiovascular system. Because these problems often develop gradually, many people underestimate their impact. Stay with me because the next point may surprise you. One of the most effective things you can do for your kidneys may have nothing to do with supplements. It is knowing your blood pressure. High blood pressure remains one of the leading causes of kidney disease. Yet millions of adults have elevated blood pressure without realizing it. Regular monitoring allows problems to be identified earlier and managed more effectively. Managing blood pressure is one of the most practical ways to support kidney function over the long term. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. Protecting your kidneys often means protecting your heart at the same time. The two systems are deeply connected. The heart pumps blood. The kidneys filter blood. Healthy circulation supports healthy kidney function. When cardiovascular health declines, kidney health may also be affected. That is one reason healthcare providers often emphasize the same lifestyle recommendations for both organs. The next one may surprise you. Physical activity is one of the most underrated tools for supporting long-term health. Many adults assume exercise must be intense to be beneficial. That is not true. Walking, gardening, swimming, cycling, stretching, and other enjoyable activities can all contribute to better overall health. Regular movement supports circulation. It may help maintain healthier blood pressure. It can assist with blood sugar management. All of these benefits indirectly support kidney health. What happens next is where many people unknowingly create challenges for themselves. They focus heavily on finding the perfect food while ignoring the overall quality of their diet. The truth is that overall eating patterns matter far more than any individual ingredient. This is where flaxseed fits into the conversation. Flaxseed is not valuable because it is magical. It is valuable because it can be part of a healthy eating pattern. Its fiber content may support digestive health. Its omega-3 fats may contribute to heart-conscious nutrition. Its versatility makes it easy to include in meals. Those qualities make it useful, not miraculous. Most people never hear this. The healthiest foods are often the simplest. Vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, healthy protein sources, nuts, and seeds. These foods have remained dietary staples across generations because they provide valuable nutrition. Flaxseed belongs in that category. This next point is especially important after age 60. Sleep plays a larger role in health than many people realize. Poor sleep can influence blood pressure, blood sugar regulation, and overall well-being. Many adults struggle with sleep difficulties and assume there is little they can do about it. While sleep challenges are common, improving sleep habits may provide benefits throughout the body. Maintaining a consistent bedtime, limiting caffeine late in the day, and creating a comfortable sleep environment are simple examples. Now let's talk about hydration. Hydration is often misunderstood. Some people believe they should drink enormous amounts of water to cleanse their kidneys. The reality is that healthy kidneys continuously perform the body's natural filtering process. Adequate hydration supports normal function, but excessive water intake is not necessarily better. For some individuals with specific medical conditions, fluid recommendations may differ. The key is balance. Here is what many doctors wish more people knew. The internet is full of products claiming to detoxify, cleanse, or repair the kidneys. Many of these claims are not supported by strong scientific evidence. Healthy kidneys already perform the body's natural detoxification process. No seed, juice, tea, or supplement can replace that complex biological function. Be cautious whenever a product promises dramatic results in a very short period of time. The next one may surprise you. Consistency is often more powerful than intensity. A small healthy habit repeated every day may produce more benefit than a major lifestyle change that lasts only a few weeks. Adding more vegetables to meals, reducing heavily processed foods, choosing water more often than sugary drinks, taking regular walks, monitoring blood pressure, keeping medical appointments. These habits may seem simple, but they often have a greater impact than people realize. Before we finish, let's return one final time to the tiny seed that inspired today's discussion. Flaxseed has attracted attention because it contains fiber, beneficial fats, and nutrients that fit well into many balanced eating plans. Researchers continue studying its potential role in supporting various aspects of health. However, it is most effective when viewed as one part of a larger healthy lifestyle. No single food determines your future health. Your daily habits matter far more. Let's quickly review the key points from today's discussion. We learned that flaxseed contains fiber and omega-3 fats that may support overall health as part of a balanced diet. We discussed how kidney health and heart health are closely connected. We explored common warning signs that may deserve medical attention, including fatigue, swelling, changes in urination, and elevated blood pressure. We talked about the importance of healthy eating patterns, physical activity, adequate sleep, proper hydration, and regular medical checkups. Most importantly, we learned that long-term health is usually built through consistent habits rather than quick fixes. What I shared today is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always speak with your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet, medications, or health routine. If you found this information helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who may benefit from learning more about supporting kidney and heart health after 60. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.